In today's fast-paced and hyper-connected world, achieving work-life balance has become a concern for many individuals. With the constant demands of modern life, ranging from professional responsibilities to personal purposes, it's easy to feel pulled in multiple directions, leaving us feeling drained, stressed, and dissatisfied. What does work-life balance mean, you might wonder? Well, it's about keeping a balance between our professional lives and our personal needs, which shape our personal lives. It doesn't just come down to going to work and leaving when the time arrives. It's about working on our physical, mental, and emotional well-being while pursuing our career ambitions and maintaining great relationships outside of work. In essence, work-life balance requires the art of managing our time, energy, and priorities in a way that allows us to thrive both professionally and personally. It's about recognizing that our well-being is multifaceted and neglecting any aspect, whether it be our career, relationships, health, or personal passions, can lead to imbalance and dissatisfaction. Throughout history, several crucial events and technological advancements have changed the way we work and live. From remote work and flexible schedules to digital connectivity, many factors have changed the way our professional and personal lives interact, presenting both opportunities and challenges. It's essential to recognize how important finding a healthy balance between our work and personal lives is. Research has shown that those who maintain a healthy work-life balance experience greater job satisfaction, improved mental health, and enhanced overall well-being. They are also better prepared to handle stress, maintain positive relationships, and sustain long-term career success. These are 9 ways to find that vital harmony that each of us needs and should be looking for. Take a seat, grab a pen, and listen carefully, as you are about to discover something that you should have been told about a long time ago. 1. Set boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries is critical for achieving a healthy work-life balance. Begin by defining your work hours and committing to them as much as possible. Communicate these boundaries to your co-workers, supervisors, and anyone else you believe should be aware of them, emphasizing the value of respecting your time. Consider creating an auto-reply message for emails received outside of business hours that informs senders when they can expect a response. Additionally, create physical boundaries between your work and personal spaces, if possible. Designate a specific area in your home for work-related activities and avoid bringing work materials into other areas of your living space. At the end of the workday, symbolically clock out by shutting down your computer and tidying up your workspace. This signals to your brain that it's time to transition into relaxation mode and fully disconnect from your job routine. 2. Prioritize self-care. Many people make the mistake of viewing self-care as a luxury rather than a necessary component of overall well-being. Make self-care a priority by setting aside regular time for activities that are good for your body, mind, and soul. You might as well practice self-compassion and learn to respond to your body's needs. Pay attention to symptoms of stress or burnout and take proactive measures to address them. Remember that self-care looks different for everyone, so try out different activities until you find what works best for you. Incorporate self-care rituals into your daily routine, even if only for a few minutes each day, to cultivate a sense of balance and resilience. 3. Manage your time efficiently. Effective time management is critical for stress reduction and productivity growth. It will be important to divide large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks and concentrate on completing one task at a time rather than multitasking. Again, it has been demonstrated that focusing on a single task at a time is the most efficient and effective way to complete as much work as possible, so keep this in mind. Remember to set achievable goals for yourself and celebrate small victories. Review your schedule regularly and make any necessary adjustments to account for changes or unexpected events. Taking control of your time will give you a sense of empowerment and control over your life. 4. Learn to delegate. Many struggle with delegating tasks because of the fear of being seen as incompetent or losing control. Still, learning how to delegate properly is vital for reducing mental stress and freeing up time for more important activities. You can get started by identifying tasks that can be delegated to others, either at work or at home, and start with small tasks that are easy to complete. Delegate tasks according to each person's strengths and expertise, and provide clear instructions and expectations to ensure success. Trust your co-workers or family members to complete delegated tasks without micromanaging them. Remember that delegation is a two-way street, so be prepared to reciprocate by offering your assistance when needed. By distributing the workload, you will feel less burdened and more supported in both your professional and personal lives. 5. Set realistic expectations. Setting realistic expectations is another important consideration. You must recognize your limitations and prioritize tasks according to their importance and urgency. Separate every large project that you face into manageable steps and establish logical objectives that can be far more easily taken care of. Be realistic about the timeframes you set for yourself and learn to say no to commitments that do not align with your priorities or that you simply do not want to accept. Don't forget that you should regularly review and adjust your expectations as you need to. Lastly, work on your self-compassion and focus on personal growth rather than losing your mind thinking about every minor setback. By doing this, you will effectively manage your workload and achieve greater harmony between your professional and personal lives. 6. Practice self-compassion. When things do not go as planned while attempting to achieve work-life balance, it is easy to become overly critical of ourselves. However, practicing self-compassion is critical for maintaining a positive attitude and overall well-being. Self-compassion promotes treating oneself with understanding and kindness, especially during difficult times. Instead of beating ourselves up for committing mistakes or going through setbacks, we can show ourselves the same empathy and support as we would to a friend in a similar situation. When facing adversity and struggle, self-compassion gives us the chance to recognize our humanity and understand that setbacks are an unavoidable side of life. Instead of focusing on our failures and thinking negatively about them, we can see them as opportunities for growth and learning, ultimately becoming the person we'd love to be. By working on our self-compassion, we develop a greater sense of resilience and self-appreciation, and we become better prepared to get through the ups and downs of life. 7. Learn to say no. More frequently than many would like to admit, we feel compelled to say yes to every request, petition, or opportunity that comes our way, fearing that saying no will result in disappointment or conflict. Nonetheless, saying yes to everything can quickly lead to overwhelm and burnout, which is a much worse outcome. Saying no does not imply rudeness or selfishness. It simply means establishing healthy boundaries and prioritizing your well-being. It is about accepting your limitations and prioritizing your time and energy. Saying no to commitments that do not align with your priorities or values frees up time for the things that are most important to you. When learning to say no, it is important to be assertive while remaining respectful. Communicate your decision without justifying or apologizing for it. Be honest about your reasons for declining the request, but do not go into too much detail or offer excuses. Remember that saying no does not mean you reject the person making the request. Rather, it means you have decided to prioritize yourself and your needs. Saying no when necessary protects your time, energy, and well-being, allowing you to focus on what makes you happy and fulfilled. Practice saying no in small ways. You can start with low-risk situations and gradually increase your confidence, while the risk of these situations also increases when you surround yourself with supportive people who respect your boundaries and recognize the value of self-care. 8. Take breaks during work. It's crucial to incorporate short breaks into your daily work schedule. These moments of pause not only offer a mental rest, but also contribute significantly to reducing overall stress levels. Consider stepping away from your computer to enjoy a brief stroll outside, engage in a light-hearted conversation with a colleague or friend, or even partake in a quick meditation session. These activities can serve to refresh your mind, boost your productivity, and enhance your ability to focus. Remember, the key is to break the monotony of continuous work, allowing your brain to reset and recharge, which in turn can lead to more creative and effective problem-solving when you return to your tasks. 9. Connect with loved ones. Allocating time to nurture relationships with family and friends is vital for mental well-being and work-life balance. Engaging in meaningful conversations, sharing experiences, or simply enjoying shared activities can greatly enrich your life. These interactions provide a sense of belonging and support, offering a counterbalance to the pressures of work. The emotional replenishment gained from quality time spent with loved ones can imbue you with a renewed sense of purpose and motivation. It's about creating moments that remind you of life's joys beyond work, fostering a supportive network that stands by you through ups and downs, and contributing significantly to a well-rounded, fulfilling life. These are 9 teachings that you should make sure are slowly but surely implemented in your life. Once you adapt yourself to them, harmony will come along and lead you to that feeling of inner peace that you deserve.